Once we've established our top length, determined our fade point, struck our fade line and blended up into the top, and we've got a nice smooth blended transition from the 1.5 length on top to that 0 length at the bottom edge of the fade stripe, the last major step in the haircut is what we call gutting out the bottom. The idea is everything below the fade point goes away, and since this stripe was cut with the blade in the 0 position, everything down here needs to be 0 position. So if I come in below and I move my way up into it, as long as I don't go too high into it, I don't destroy the beautiful faded transition I have here, and everything matches the 0 that's already there. Sometimes people will come in sideways again just to further reinforce that transition, but everything below that transition point is gutted out with the 0. Once again, the scalp scooting technique, pulling up tension on the scalp to make sure everything cleans nice and even. And look at that area. A beautiful smooth faded transition, no step, no ledge, no ridge, no line, no jump, no bump, no demarcation. And I'll go around the head and I'll complete the process of gutting out the perimeter. All we'll have left is to line and edge the front. There is no lining and edging on the back and sides because it's been gutted out with our 0. The final step in our fade haircut is to line and edge. We picked up our trimmer, we switched to our finishing comb. The perimeter of the haircut has been peeled away with our tight taper, so the lining and edging on his haircut is confined to the area just across the front hairline. We would turn the client so he was facing the mirror, so I can look over my shoulder into my mirror to assess the balance and symmetry of the line on the front of the haircut. We'll hold our trimmer in one hand and we'll stabilize our balance with our finger against the scalp. We'll apply pressure on the skin where necessary to tighten up, and we'll work from the center out to one side, back to the center, and back out the opposite side, looking over our shoulder to check the balance and symmetry of the line. We'll line and edge across the front of the haircut. If your license allows, you can lather and straight edge to razor line the haircut. For our purposes and general conversation, we will only line today with our trimmer and our finishing comb. We'll complete the line up and clean the area beneath it, and that'll finish our haircut. When lining and edging the front hairline, I'll comb that hair over the hairline and redistribute it a couple of times. I'll come back in and clean the line, clean the line, clean the line, and redistribute and recomb. I'll do that until I comb the hair and nothing extends beyond the line. The rule here is you want to cut to, but not into the natural hairline. We do not want to intrude into the natural hairline. We only want to trim off that hair which overhangs the beginning of the growth of the natural hairline. The risk is if we begin to cut into the hairline over a series of haircuts, we progressively push or move his hairline back, and that begins to take on an objectionable proportion or characteristic, overlooking the entire haircut. Cut to, but do not intrude into the natural hairline through the front of the haircut. I'm Ivan Zoot, I am Clipper Guy. Brian's got a fade, and you've got the steps and information you need to cut a fade. The first one is not going to be as good as the third one. The third one is not going to be as good as the 24th one, and by the time you cut 100 of them, they're going to be great. The secret to success in our business, anything you don't know how to do, anything you're not comfortable or confident with, do a whole bunch of them. Do them on the clinic floor, do them while you're here, take advantage of this opportunity, and you will have a successful career in clipper cutting men's hair. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.